we see that it ain't right, that it's corrupt. Now, how did it have to take a white attorney representing a black man to show the world with a black organized judge and prosecutor that the system is corrupt? This is what it's showing. If you look at this now, it was all ran by black people. It had to get exposed at this time. This been going on forever. The system has been treating people any type of way forever. When you pay attention to these cases, and Young Thug's case specifically, his case should have been had a mistrial. There should have been a mistrial in this situation. But they still want to try to drag it out. It's so many errors in this situation. The situation looks crazy. When you see how it's ran by black people though. But this wasn't shown under nobody white's watch. But this happens in all courtrooms. And I want to say this, by the judge being so biased, right? And by the judge handling the things the way he did. This is learned behavior. This is behavior that he sees from his colleagues. His colleagues display the same behavior, so all they do is follow the system. It's being exposed at this moment because the trial is so big. The situation is so big. That's crazy. And it got somebody's life on the line. You got somebody's life on the line in a situation. This is not just. Everybody deserves a fair proceeding in a criminal situation, in a civil situation, in any legal situation. You deserve a fair proceeding. You deserve a fair trial. But if the people don't know you and your case is not public, as this case is public, nobody will know. Nobody will know what's going on with your situation. It's so many people that's inside of the justice system going to court as we speak right now that are being treated unfairly. But nobody knows because you don't know them. They might have a public defender, right? And the public defender's not responding to them. The public defender isn't writing back, answering any of their questions, following the things that they ask, and they just like, they're in jail, so we'll get to them when we get to them. This is how the system go. It's so many people getting arrested, they don't have enough attorneys to manage all these, represent all these. So you got to think, people could try to get you to take a plea. Here, take the plea to get this case over with. You don't want to fight your case because you don't have a chance to win. And that's how they tell you. You don't have a chance to win, to try to get your case settled quick. When, all honesty, you have a chance to win. But they don't want to let you see that though. They want to get you to take the plea. And with Thug, he's not taking a plea, so his lawyer's getting paid millions of dollars. The lawyer's getting paid millions of dollars, so the lawyer is going to war in every way, exposing the system, man. This judge will never be looked at as he was once before because he's exposed himself on how the system is. They are siding with the prosecutor. You have to think about this. I want y'all to think about this. The prosecution and the judge both work for the state. They both work for the state. Why wouldn't they be on the same team? But in all actuality, the judge is supposed to be a referee. But he's employed by the state. That game is messed up. How is two people on the same team, but you're telling me one is supposed to referee, but I'm seeing in my eyes that every time the prosecution says something, he's agreeing with the prosecution. Every time the prosecutor says they have an argument, the judge is siding with the argument. The judge is like, I agree. The prosecution has the burden of proof, man. They have the burden of proof in the situation. But that's not how this situation is being handled. The judge Glanville sees all of the mistakes, all of the issues, but he's trying so hard to let the case continue to go. He took it upon himself to have a personal meeting with the witness without the defense. These things happen all the time, and he was never going to say that he had a meeting with Little Woody without the defense if they didn't get word from whoever they got word from. They said it might have been Caleb Bumpus, but he would have never known. So how is that just? How is that fair if a judge will take it upon himself to break the rules and then try to justify breaking the rules? How is that fair? A judge justifying on breaking the rules? You know what it is though, right? He's seen his colleagues handle this situation this way. This is how his colleagues handle the situation. So of course, he gonna handle the situation the same way as his colleagues. That's the game. They're gonna handle the game the same way as the colleagues, because it's designed to benefit them. But the only thing that becomes a problem is when the shit get exposed. Now it's a problem because the information and the whole world, you can't hide this now. This is unhideable. The whole fucking world is paying attention to this. They see Fanny, Miss Love, the other prosecutor, all of them is fishy. The world is seeing this. When they're cocky, and I want to say this, like, for real, y'all, this is from experience. When you're dealing with the lawyers, because lawyers are prosecutors, judge, and criminals attorneys. All of them are lawyers. The judge, the prosecutor, and the criminal defense attorneys are all lawyers. When you're inside of the courthouse and you're dealing with them, they look down on you like you beneath them. When you're dealing with them, you are beneath them. They're not going to treat you as if you are human. It's like, no, you're the bottom. You ain't go to school for this. You don't know law. And people put their trust in them. Don't put your trust in people that have no love and care for you. That's a job. It's a business. That call my lawyer shit. You don't have enough money to talk that talk. People don't understand that. So if they can get 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 from people here, and they getting all these plea deals, they not doing no work. And you know, they swing different work back and forth with each other. Now, I'm gonna tell you how the game will go, right? They'll say, all right, I got this client over here, right? I'm gonna let you go ahead and get him some time, and then I want you to do me a favor for this client over here. I want you to make sure that if I take care of you on this situation here, you take care of me on that situation there. They work hand in hand. I'm gonna tell you all that right now. It's not like, oh, you right or you wrong and they're gonna go by the law. No, they work hand in hand. They throw deals back and forth. It's their world. they go out and go to lunch and they go to dinner together. They do that shit together. So when they out together, don't you think that they have discussions? And you see it now that the police officers and different law enforcement have discussions about things, about cases that they shouldn't. That's just how it goes. They have discussions about cases that they shouldn't. But you don't hear about certain shit until it's wrong and somebody was on somebody's radar to get exposed. So you really don't hear that then. You know what I'm saying? Have a good day. You don't hear unless they're on the radar to get exposed. When they're on the radar to get exposed, all the information about how they were doing this stuff for so long comes out. You know that, right? That's how it happens. So they say, hold up, all the information is coming out now that you're seeing these trials, and the trials is so heavy, and the world is saying like, hold on, this is how the criminal justice system is doing people? This is what they're doing? For real. This is what they're doing to people, man. And they don't care. Why would somebody that's giving out time back to back care about how much time you go to jail for? What's going on in your life? They're numb to what they do. The business that they're in, the job that they provide, they're numb to it. But I want y'all to hit that like button, man. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. For real. It's real. The system will play you. And even in some situations when some people are fighting back in their situation, they still lose because they don't have other people backing them and being able to put that information to the forefront when they're being treated unfairly in a situation. But hit that subscribe button, man. People get treated unfairly in the court all the time. All the time. And it'll never change. It will never change. And people don't understand, us as the people make the decision on other people's lives. The cops, the prosecutor, cops arrest you, the prosecutors present the case, and then we as the people make the decision. So if we as the people come together and try to organize this process differently when we are the ones making the decision, then a change would come. But it'll never happen because they always find a way to separate us, to make the one world look at the way things going one way, and then the other way, part of the world to look at it another way. It always separates us, so we can never get on common ground. Because one way we're looking at in this situation, then we're looking at it at another way. But we're being influenced by people that we think are telling us the right thing to do the wrong thing, to do the thing the way they want us to do it. It's the game. Hit that like button, man. Hit that share button. The justice system is totally unfair. Unfair. And they play on your intelligence, expecting you not to know. That's what it is. That's what it is. And they tell you, we can't give you no legal advice. So you can't give me no legal advice. I didn't go to school for this, so you're allowed to treat me any way you want to treat me, huh? Because I didn't go to school for what you went to school for. Them games. It's that mental game they play on you. But then if you go study and research your own shit, they try to act like you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know the law. Crazy. And then I want to tell y'all something else. This right here is major. This is what I want to tell the people and share this live, because this right here is major. When you hire an attorney, share this live. I'm giving you valuable information. When you hire an attorney, you're no longer allowed to speak. When you go hire representation, you are no longer allowed to speak in court. The only way that you are allowed to fight for your defense is if you file a motion to assist your counsel. Now hear me now. I'm giving you some raw shit. Some might not understand. If you are in a situation and you're dealing with the courts, if you hire an attorney, you are not allowed to say anything. The only way that you are allowed to fight for yourself is if you file a motion to assist counsel, or if you file a motion to remove your counsel. But they won't tell you this. They won't tell you that you're not allowed to talk. You can see something totally wrong in your situation, an error. Because I've done it. I filed something that I seen that was wrong, and they kicked it right back with a motion. I think it said Rule 48, that I can't talk because I got an attorney. How is that? That I can't say anything that has to deal with my life because I hired someone to represent me. Now this game is bad, man. That's bad right there. I can't talk because I hired representation. Man, oh man, oh man. That there should be totally changed. The design is not designed for you to win. But that's the games they play, man. Leave me a comment, man. Let me know how y'all feel about situations with attorneys taking advantage of people. How y'all feel about this Young Thug situation, man? Let me know how y'all feel. Where y'all from? Let me know how you feel about this. Leave a comment. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. It's your boy DZ, man. I'm coming. And check my shorts out. I got a lot of motivational shorts on there. I do motivational shorts every day. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.